Hello, I'm Bill Bryson and welcome to bwcacast.com. We're out here on Lac La Croix and we're planning to do a little bit of fishing. Our hopes today are to catch a few northern pike and cook them up for lunch. So we found this nice secluded little bay here at the south edge of Lac La Croix, and we're going to throw some spoons in and see if we can have any luck. It's a little bit overcast out today, but it's nice and calm, and it's just a beautiful day to be out on the water.
It is a walleye. Little guy. We got a walleye. Suppose we should keep him to eat, huh? Fish sticks. What's with these walleyes biting on spoons? All three hooks. They're hungry. Should we hold them up first? Sure. Put them on the stringer. That's a tasty walleye. You have to drag these fish down the lake at all. If you hook them through both lips, they tend to live a lot longer because you're not going to be dragging them water through their mouth. Hopefully we'll be eating soon. Nice. You want to take him on? Oh, hold on to the boat. I'll put him on the stringer, eh? Okay. There he is. When you're up here in the boundary waters, you have to be extra careful with those hooks because you don't want to get a hook stuck in your hand up here, especially. Some people even use barbless hooks. Some people bend the barbs in before they come up here. It's not a bad idea, actually. Well, that looks like lunch to me. Actually, I think I can get him maybe.
What do you think you have, Andy?
Some sort of northern. Sure, what size? Bring back this way. Hey, we've been catching a lot of fish today. We caught, unfortunately, we lost some off a stringer. We've caught some northerns. They're not the biggest northerns, but we also caught a real nice walleye. And last year we showed you how to clean a northern. We thought we might as well show you how we clean walleyes. It's pretty much the same thing. It's actually easier. So here we go. One trick when you're cleaning fish is to cut along the top side of both sides. Once you take the fillet off the other side, there'll be a big hollow spot. So it's easier to do both sides at once. Then you can flop them over, take off a fillet. If you want, you can cut through the ribs and take the ribs out later. So here's another thing. When you take this slice along the top edge of the fish here, always angle it towards the top part of his head. There's a whole lot of meat on the top side of the fish and very little on the bottom. So make an angle cut up towards the top of his head. Then, if you do it like I do it, you peel the bones off the rib cage. And you know, don't worry if you mess up along that rib cage a little and lose a little meat, because there's very little meat there anyway. Most of the meat's on top of the fish. So I clean a lot of fish, so I get used to it. And if you only do it once or twice a year, you know, do the best you can. That's how everybody learns. That's how I learned how to clean fish. Luckily, I had a Norwegian grandfather who taught me how. I don't worry about that belly meat at all. Now, you just take the skin off. If you want to get picky, especially if the walleye is big, you can feel where those Y bones are on these. They're very tiny. They're very tiny. You can make a little slice in like this, make a V, cut, take out some of those Y bones. To be honest, I generally don't even do that. So there you go, walleye fillet.
So first, we come out here with our fry magic. It's a nice convenient thing to bring up here. We take the nice bite-sized chunks in here. All you do is dust them so they're nicely coated. Now, drop them in the oil. We have a little bit of a rain out here today. So if a raindrop goes in there and it sparks up real quick, you know the oil is ready to go. And then just drop them in and make sure to drop them away from you so you don't splatter yourself. Just let them fry for a while. Move them around.
What are you frying them in?
We're just using regular vegetable oil, but you don't want to heat up the oil too much where it starts to smoke and then it makes the oil go a little bit rancid. And when you put the fish in, it'll lower the temperature, so you want to bring it up quick enough. And then once it's frying good, then you can turn it down. Okay, general rule of thumb is when it starts to turn golden brown like this, it's about done. And these are nice thin little pieces, so they don't take very long. About maybe 3 to 4 minutes.
And he's a good cook.
Hey, one of the things we've been bringing on some of our most recent trips, I don't know if you've been able to pick it up on some of the background of some of the shots, but is this hammock here. It's a Hennessy hammock, and the reason why we like to bring it on our trips with us is it has both a rain fly, and the top portion of the hammock here is bug netting. So when you climb inside here, you're completely bug free, which is really nice. You can climb in there with a book, kick back and relax, and the way we've got it set up here, we can just look right out over the lake, which is really nice. They're really pretty durable. They hang up really quickly, and they pack up relatively small. You can actually camp in them if you'd like to. Just use it to replace your tent if you're going solo, or if you just need an extra enclosure along for people to stay in when they're out camping with you. It's a great thing to look at. You can check them out online. We'll put up the link on the website. Hennessy hammock. So it's a good way to get out and just kind of relax when you're around camp and get out of the bugs.